You want to share some thoughts on Gauss and also talk a bit about my Gauss builds for level caps, how it goes, the thought process, and everything like that, especially the context. First, I read you guys' comments, took in the suggestions, took another look on Gauss and the abilities. There are things that I was not aware of, and there is the context. What I was not aware of is that the damage resistance that you get with Gauss, this damage resistance at 100% makes you immune to impact, puncture, slash, heat, cold, and blast. So that is something, but you need your red line at 100% for that to be active. So there is that. Now the thing is, red line. I do mostly solo level caps with a crap ton of enemies shooting at me. You can see by the clips that I wasn't using red line all the time. And even if I was aware that I was gonna get, the damage immunity while it was active, I just think that the ability is really inefficient, given that it's not me saying. The wiki says you cannot get it to 100% before a third of its duration is already gone. So started 60 seconds on this build. I was supposed to be using another one just to show you guys a build with a lot of duration to have a better idea, but 60 seconds, okay? I should have it around 40 something, or yeah, 30 something then. 37 seconds. So I need to pretty much activate an ability, hold up the meter as much as I can for 23 seconds, and I'm gonna be getting shot a lot in that time. And I just have to push myself as much as I can, so then I can have 37 seconds to play with no worries. I don't think that's fun. It's just not for me. And in the meantime, whenever I'm getting shot and the meter is below 80%, that line, the red line over there, it's just not going up. It's actually even going down. So there were times during the run that I activated red line and I got it to 100% when I was like 5 seconds left. So it's really not my thing. But it's just a crazy ability that has a crap ton of synergies with the frame. So it's hard to even think like, could I even subsume this thing? Because it's not for me. I know that is a really amazing synergistic ability, but I don't like it. I don't like it. You might like it, you might build around it, that's good for you, but it doesn't fit my playstyle. That's why I don't build around it. And then what I do is I build additional layers of immunity, layers of invincibility, immortality. I like to call layers of immortality. Using Arcane Ages, using adaptation, because actually having the ages here, it's gonna make you unkillable for 12 seconds, as long as there isn't toxin damage involved. As I said, I took in suggestions. Depending on how many enemies there are attacking you, you can literally just stand, and kinetic plating will keep you alive. Will keep you at 2 HP, but you will be alive. And the amount of energy that will be generated will just prevent you from dying. But here on the simulacrum is extremely inconsistent. Sometimes I'm getting shot by 15 enemies and I don't die, and sometimes there's as much enemies that I'm just dead. You can see on the level cap that I did, there's the full run. There was a couple times that I was just being shot a lot, and I was just alive because of it, because of the quick thinking. And so I would say that for normal content, or even for, you know, the base steel path, you can use it as a layer of immortality, you know. It's gonna keep you alive. That was a comment on the last video. But it's, I don't know how to explain. It's just inconsistent AF in here. I shouldn't get staggered. I shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't die in here. Here is fine, but if I get closer there, I'll probably just die. I don't even know how to explain. It's weird. Oh, now Aegis is going. Yeah. So yeah, there is that. Another thing is related to the shield regen, that there was a lot of things going on. A lot of you guys commenting about, oh, the shield recharge doesn't work, the shield regen, there is a cap for this and that. I've recorded some stuff about it, and time to take a look. First, we're going to be looking at the shield recharge delay, and then the time for a full shield recharge with battery. You can clearly see the difference between the unmodded and the builds with mods, but on the simulacrum things are kind of inconsistent. You got that 4-second without taking damage to the shield recharge starts and all that stuff, but it's just weird. And yeah. And what if we use kinetic plating and our battery gets to 0? What does it happen? Well, it gets much worse. And the shield recharge, yeah, also the difference is much bigger. And you might be even wondering, like, oh, on the very right, you got battery, you're cheating. Things are weird. Look at this. Full shield break, no battery, the timer was even lower. So yeah, you can clearly see that there is a difference. There is something going on there. And really, it's crazy to see how the battery goes away when you're getting shot. You know, that's the whole thing. And for me, it's that, you know, it's the battery level goes down really fast. For my play style, for the way that I do stuff, I don't build around redline. If you build, it's okay. I just don't. And I rather not be forcing myself to keep that shitty meter up, which it really makes me mad that I'm just trying to get that fucking thing up. And it just, I'm getting shot every time, and don't want to be hiding for then to be able to play. I don't think I need that, you know. That's why I made those builds. I've already even removed the first one, and I was testing out even around strength to see if I raised that damage reduction minimum up, how it would change, but I couldn't even tell a difference. As for redline, if you know, you can't even 101 seconds, you can't even speed up the meter or anything like that. That is untouchable, pretty much. You can make it go faster or slower. It is attached to your duration, and the more duration you have, the slower the meter will go up when you're using redline. So it's always gonna be inefficient in a way. Got 101 seconds, but also keeping in mind that I didn't have it at 80%, which is kind of the base. So 101 for it to be active. 63, I would need to be just jumping and avoiding damage and using spamming abilities as much as I could so I don't take damage. And remember that the damage you take to you, damage you take when your kinetic plating is on is, yeah, it's gonna reduce quite a lot your battery level. That's stuff that I don't really like. I want to make Gauss my main for level caps, and I'm still looking on ways to do that. And I don't want to, so far I don't want to be using redline or being forced to use redline to, you know, for that to work. Maybe I'll think on something to use it, but I don't know. I don't like the way this ability works. The way that you have to, there is effort to be immune, but you have to struggle this much. I don't know. Yeah. One thing that I agree with is that Gauss is really a complex frame when it comes to his kit. It's really put together in a way that it's hard to take away something. Even taking away the thermal sunder doesn't feel that good. But yeah, I'm working on that. And the first build is already gone. This is the second build. I'm not gonna say the quick thinking didn't help, because during health trains, it was just holding it. It was damaging the energy, not my health, so that was fine, without me even taking anything for that. Yeah, might be a reason to keep it, but for level caps, I don't even know. Maybe I'll have to focus more on duration, maybe start using some invisibility from a sentinel who knows shade. Might be the time for shade, but who knows? I'm still trying stuff. But that's what I wanted to talk a bit. I think it is an amazing frame, but I'm not a big fan of redline. That's the thing. I rather use my layers of immortality to keep me alive than to have to play around that ability. Yeah. Let me know what you think about Gauss, and if you have any suggestions, anything that could be added to the builds and stuff, leave in the comments below, leave it a like, subscribe, and peace.